Theresa here of Larkin Design, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to December Daily 2018. And so today it's a no makeup, dark, rainy kind of day. So we're just gonna dive in and do some December Daily fun. Today I am tagging Crafty Christmas in July today with Heather Little of Heather's Crafty Life. So I hope that you will check out the other ladies down below. Remember that each lady that is participating is sharing one video per week that is tagged Crafty Christmas in July. And if you comment to their videos, then you'll be entered into a drawing on Heather's YouTube channel later on at the end of the month. And we are wrapping down or winding down to the end of July already. So today I'm sharing days 19 and 20 with you. I'm using primarily Ali Edwards products today from her December Daily 2018 main kit. And I also had a couple of people that suggested names for our dear friends that are right back there on my table, the pink one and the turquoise one. So I think we need to have a vote. Let me share with you the names that were given and the people who thought of these beautiful names. Carrie Thomason mentions Ivy and Holly, which are adorable names. I love those. And then Jenny Gray suggested Gumdrop and Lollipop. You guys, that is so cute. Love the rhyming, Jenny. And then Miss B has recommended Peppermint and Holly. That's actually 2 votes for Holly. And those are so cute. I think the pink one could be Peppermint and the turquoise one could be Holly, maybe. So vote down below and let me know what you think. And then we will make that decision based on your votes. Just having a little fun here. Love, love, love hearing from you guys and chatting with you guys. I'm loving talking directly with you in my process videos. Loving the personal feel that comes from that. I'm hearing positive feedback from you guys as well. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of the process for me, part of the creative process, and being able to share with you how I do my art, how I do my memory keeping is so much fun. And the best part about it is making so many wonderful friends. So let's jump into December Daily, days 19 and 20. I am starting out. I have some journaling cards chosen. I have a giant tag chosen, and then the photos I have are actually school-related photos. Nick had a National Academic League match on day 19, so that is the photo of Nick, and I'm going off of the color of his shirt. They wear SMOD, which is sort of like uniforms for school. And so his shirt is kind of a burgundy color, and I pulled out that color in the products that I'm choosing and that I'm sort of working with in this layout. So I have the Fa La La card that's handwritten from Ali Edwards, and I layered a gray fabric or gray felt star and then a word strip over top of that and just stapled it to the card. And then I have this story journaling card, which repeats that color again. So trying to help this color reappear several times throughout the layout. And I find it very helpful to do that, to just pick one color and repeat that throughout, and then anything that matches that color will pretty much guarantee that you have a good flow throughout your layout. I added, there was just a little tiny space for an embellishment on that card. So I added the little gray star snowflake. It's an acrylic piece, and I just added a glue dot to the back of it and then folded it over so that it didn't show through. And then for the photo itself, I simply added a star to the photo, as I've done before in the album, and so that becomes a repeating element throughout the album as well. And so for this giant tag, these were gold on cardstock giant tags that Ali Edwards had done with one of the December Daily kits 2 years ago, I believe. And so I'm just trying to figure out how to incorporate my number on this tag. And I go through several different ideas and variations with the chipboard pieces, with those cork trees, just to find something that fit right or that felt right for this tag. And there's lots of choices with these tags. You could layer a different pattern paper over top of it. I kind of wanted to leave it as unornamented as possible. It was what I sort of was feeling in deep down. So I chose the number 19 here, this chipboard number, and a bit of black and white twine. This is a thicker twine than the kind that you would like sew with. It's a thicker twine, and I just looped it through the 9, and am leaving the 9, leaving that 19 to sort of be a moving element here when you turn that tag. And then of course I'm punching the tag so that it can go into the binder. This wreath patterned paper is probably one of the reasons why I bought the main kit. I love this paper and really wanted to use it in this pocket. So I cut it so that one of the wreaths was in the center. And that way you can play, you can sort of play with these wreaths. I've seen a lot of cool things done with the wreaths on this paper. Once I had that cut, I moved back over to the tag here and am trying to figure out what I want to put on the back of the tag. So I'm going to cut this burgundy paper down to fit the tag. It's like a 4x8 size. And so I'm trimming it down and then cutting off the corners at the top. And then what I'll do is I'll adhere that patterned paper to the back of the tag and run the twine through. I actually marked the where it needed to be punched, and the top punch is a bit bigger than my hole punch allowed. I had to dump it out, it was a bit full, so I punch it several times. If the hole is a little bit bigger than your punch, just punch it a couple of times to make it the size that you need it. And then of course, since there's going to be twine running through it, it won't be as noticeable if it's not perfect. But that gives you a nice turn when you flip that tag in the album, and a little bit of twine sticking out of the top. And so then I'm going to just simply layer the 20 here and this little rubber piece using red line tape. And since I had the red line tape, I'm also going to go ahead and adhere the 20 using that tape as well. And so those will be nice and sturdy. That'll hold up really well. Red line tape is just a great tool for these albums, for mini albums. I use it a lot in these processes. So that's really all that the tag is needing and all that I'm going to do there with the tag. So now back to the layout. My photo that I have for this day is Natalie's chorus concert. And so interestingly enough, Natalie's chorus held their concert at the boys' high school. And so all the kids are there. I got a picture of all of them together. And you'll notice here I masked off the photo so that the lines wouldn't go off of the photo. And I'm just using this, there's the white space from the wall here in the photo. So I've got my lines and I'm just gonna add a couple of words about what the photo is. And when you mask on a photo, test your washi tape first on the bottom edge of the photo to make sure it doesn't lift off the ink. Sometimes that can happen. And so that all worked out really well. I used a Sharpie to do my journaling on that photo. I am not so worried about acid-free since these are duplicate photos and the originals are housed digitally on my computer. Use the Sharpie, do the creative things that you want to do in your albums. You can always reprint a photo later. So moving on to this little wreath card here. The theme here for this layout was really all about cheering on our kids, cheering Nick on at NAL, cheering Natalie on with chorus. So I took two word phrases that were all about the word cheer and stapled them together and then adhered them to the layout. And at this point, I sort of went through a little bit of self-doubt whether that was really what I wanted to have happen with that card. I like the pop of the black and white, so I'm gonna entertain a couple of other options. And then I figured out, excuse my big giant head there, I figured out that just a couple of little wood stars would be a good addition to that card, and I'm just going to adhere those down with a little bit of dry adhesive and then call this layout complete. Yeah, so that was fun, and I'm so happy that you joined me today. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Be sure to comment down below and like the video and share the video with your friends. I hope that you are enjoying all the wonderful December layouts and projects that are going on right now. It has been a lot of fun, and I will see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.